What's happening? Good Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes. This is your sports guy Kendrick the sports guy with Kendrick Sports Hustle. That's SPORTZ, HUSTLE, and TFG Sports Media. Going on a road trip. I hope you all are having a great start to your weekend. It is Saturday, and it's guess what? It's the kickoff of college football, but before I tell you what I'm doing, make sure you come in. You know the club rules. You know Club Kendrick, not Club Shay Shay. You know the club rules. Make sure you like, comment, share this to your social media platforms. Let me know where you're watching from. Don't be in the bushes, not saying nothing. Hit that like button, comment. Let me know where you watching from, what you got going on, yada yada yada. Again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy. I am hitting the road. Excuse that little shake. I got my phone set up here. I don't know how this signal is going to go just because I'm going through StreamYard. And really, you need to be near a router or Wi-Fi to use it. But this is my first time trying it out. So we're going to see what happens. But anyway, today is the last weekend of NFL preseason games. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something different. I don't really get out that much. If you don't know, the Playmaker, Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame wide receiver Michael Irvin, last month he opened up a new sports bar called Playmakers 88 in the Colony in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm actually in Tyler, Texas, which is roughly an hour and 45 minutes east of the DFW. And I said, you know what? It's their last preseason game. They playing the Chargers, hosting them at home at 3 p.m. I talked to a couple of buddies. I said, hey man, let's go check out this last Cowboys preseason game at the Playmakers new spot. It's been open up roughly about a month now. So I was like, what the heck? Let's do it. I don't do anything a lot of times on the weekend. I'm just chilling. So I'm on the road. I'm headed to the DFW to go check out the Playmakers 88 Sports Bar in the Colony and watch the Cowboys and the Chargers in their last preseason game before the regular season kicks off September 5th. So that's where you see me sitting in the car, sitting right. This is my first time doing it, so I may try to start doing something different out of the box every now and then. We'll see what happens. But as you see, I'm sure I'm gonna get eyes. I'm sure people gonna be looking at me some type of way because I got on this what? I got on my Green Bay gear. Yeah, baby. I like messing with these Cowboy fans because they like messing with me too. And it's getting about that time. It's that season for us to go ahead and start getting ready for the kickoff. But again, if you're watching, if you're liking this, share it to your social media platforms. Comment. Let me know where you're watching from. What team you got as far as NFL? What you think about this upcoming season? What team do you think has a chance to take it to the Super Bowl? What teams that you think they ain't got a shot in hell? Like to know your thoughts on that. Also, we got college football that jumped off today too. I think it's 4 games going on. There's 1 game going on right now on ESPN. Got number 10 Florida State and Georgia Tech playing in Ireland. Last I checked, Georgia Tech had scored with I think it's almost halftime now. And I think that put them up. When I left the house, they were down 8-6. But Georgia Tech, Florida State, they are playing over in Ireland on ESPN right now. We got a couple of more games today. I can't remember them off the top. I know SMU plays. I think SMU plays Nevada. That's one game I kind of remember off the top of my head. But then there's 2 more other games. What's up, Dan? What's good? That's near you? All right, man. Have you checked it out? Playmakers 88 in the Colony. Have you checked it out, or have you heard anybody told you what their thoughts of that's visited? I just decided to go ahead and jump in the ride and see what's happening, see what it do. I did. A buddy of mine, he did make a reservation. and they were telling him, he asked him, was Michael Irvin going to be there today? And they told him he wouldn't. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I read some of the reviews. It was mixed reviews. You know how Yelp is. You just never know. A lot of times you just got to go see for yourself. I get it. A lot of times people are different. So I take reviews kind of like a grain of salt when it comes to restaurants. A lot of times I just rather see for myself, see what's happening. So that's what we going to do, man. I'm going to do some pop-ins there as well, just to give you a little show and tell on the venue and let you know what I think of it as far as food-wise and whatnot. So, and get ready to watch these Cowboys at 3 p.m. and the Chargers in their last preseason game. Now, I don't think any of the starters for either team will be playing. As far as wide receiver CeeDee Lamb and his contract negotiations with the Cowboys, as far as we know, there's nothing new in that. Last report I saw that the Cowboys did send his people their offer. According to reports, that offer was an average annual salary around $33.5 million a year. As far as the length of the contract and how much money, guaranteed money, none of those numbers were in that report, so we don't know exactly what it is. So again, CeeDee Lamb is still out, and he's being fined, I think, $50,000 per day that he's out, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if they're going to be able to get something worked out with him. As far as the NFL cuts will be happening probably Tuesday. So I'll probably go live and talk about that sometime Tuesday, because this is the last weekend for the NFL preseason games. They only do 3 now. They only play 3 NFL preseason games, and we'll go from there. So I will have a safe trip. Appreciate you, Dan. I also I appreciate you watching and always commenting. Appreciate your support. So outside of that, man, again, like I said, college football going today. Really, all the teams really a kickoff next week when you got more games as far as that's concerned. So we'll see. Anyway, so I just wanted to pop in and do that real quick. Make sure you share this to all your social media platforms. If you haven't, like and follow Kendrick Sports Hustle. Make sure you do that, as well as subscribe to Kendrick Sports Hustle on YouTube. That's SportZhustle, as well as TFG Sports Media on YouTube and on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at Kendrick1969, as well as on TikTok, Kendrick Henderson 51. I figure I was wondering how my stream, it may go in and out. I posted a story about Coach Prime in Colorado. They have basically banned a Denver Post columnist for asking any of them questions. There is a very tense relationship between Coach Prime and this particular columnist, Sean Killing, I forgot his last name, with the Denver Post. And I posted that story. Then, a couple of people jumped on there, said, well, you need to do your homework. You need to do it. You didn't. This guy's talking about the reporter, the columnist. This guy's an ass and this and that, yada, yada, yada. And when I present, I give my opinion, but basically being a journalist is you just report and put the facts out there. I give my opinion every now and then, and it's just my opinion, regardless if you like it or not. That's my opinion. Like I said, and this person said that, it told me, my boy, you need to do more before you report. I said, I'm just reporting what Colorado put out there. They released a statement. I reported it. I gave my thoughts on what I thought between Coach Prime, and there you have it. I don't know that columnist from a brick wall. So I did read a couple of his columns, and yeah, he definitely seemed like he is throwing some darts at the Colorado program, but that's his opinion. Regardless if you like it or not, he's a columnist, and most columnists are opinion writers. That's what they do. When you see somebody that has columnists behind their name, they're writing strictly from their opinion, what their thoughts are. That's what they are. And it's up for debate at the end of the day. So again, I wanted to put that out there. So I thought that was funny because you get a lot of people in your comments. You got to have thick skin, and that's why I was kind of saying with Coach Prime, he been doing this for over 30-some years. He been in the media before. He worked at NFL Network. He worked at CBS. So he know that a lot of times the media they may report or write stories that you may not like. That's the way it is. And it's okay for him to call him out on it too. I mean, at the end of the day, the columnist is doing his job. Just like Coach Prime, he's doing his job. I get it. So I always say that you don't have to talk to the media because it isn't required. I mean, that's the one thing about it. You don't have to. But I think it could be in your best, I ain't gonna say in your best interest, but why not? You don't have to give the media everything too. You don't have to give them long answers. You can just say yes or no, or I don't want to comment on that. That's still talking to the media. So that's my thoughts on it. Again, I was in the media for over almost 30 years. Well, 26 years. I worked as a news video journalist as well as a sports video journalist. I was more behind the scenes editor and did some things. So I get it. I know how the media game works. So that is what it is. But I'm sure that story is going to garner a whole lot of comments or a whole lot of people with their opinion. Again, I don't have a problem with nobody's opinion. Opinions are just like buttholes, Everybody has one. So there you have it. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to concentrate on this road, taking it to Playmakers 88 in the Colony. Once I get there, I'm going to be doing some pop-ins off and on during the Cowboys-Chargers preseason game. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Keep it locked here to Kendrick Sports Hustle, TFG Sports Media as well. And be on the lookout for some live pop-ins. All right, you guys be safe today. Enjoy your rest of your Saturday. And we'll see you on the other side and on the next record. I'm out. Peace.